Friendship means little when it's convenient. This is a quote from John Wick 4. But don't worry, I didn't spoil the movie for you if you haven't yet seen it. But it is a quote that when I immediately heard it, it resonated so much because it encapsulates so well, so succinctly, something that has just oozed in my body and something that I want to express to various people in my life, right? And, if we're to unpack this in any sort of capacity, the reason why it truly resonated with me and why I gravitated towards it so much was because in the self-help movement, a lot of people use it as a means to justify their own narcissism, their own ego, and using words like boundaries and so forth just to allow for their own laziness, right? And for themselves to benefit. When really the goal of enlightenment is to get to a place to be at peace with oneself so that way you can be of service to others. That's a component that, the truly enlightened people know. And then, it's a bastardization of the self-help movement that I see a lot of people unfortunately adopt. And, that's why for me, I always try to be there for friends even when it is inconvenient. And a lot of times it is pretty damn inconvenient, to be honest with you. But they're my friends, and therefore I'm going to show up for them, whatever that may be. Now, I've gotten better at things. Sometimes, if it's an event or something like that, I'll say, how important is it to you that I make it? On a scale of 1 to 10. Even if I don't understand it, but you say it's a 10 out of 10, I'm there. Or, you know what? It's like a 3 out of 10. If you could, it'd be great, but if not, no big deal, right? That's fine. But I think that's what friendship is. I mean, there's been plenty of times when I've had to reshuffle my schedule to make things work. Someone's, let's say, moving from their apartment and so forth. Or they got into an accident, or they got, they were just broken up with. And for them, it, while it seems, let's say, minor to me or I don't understand it, it's major to them. And I think that's how we need to evaluate the people in our lives, as well as how we are in other people's lives. Like if we say we're there for people, well then, are we really there? Does the talk match the walk, so to speak? And if it doesn't, then it is of convenience. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but let's just know that that's what it really is instead of something deeper.